Hello everyone, welcome back to another Aredzepi video. Today we're just going to go over a U-sub problem that I really enjoyed. I had a lot of fun doing it. It was on one of my homeworks. It was an optional problem, which is a little tougher than everything else, and that's maybe why I enjoyed it. I really liked the components. We'll get through it, alright? So, the purpose for U-sub right now is to undo the chain rule. So, we're looking at this function, right? We have that sine squared. Right, so that kind of almost indicates that U-sub, right? And then we also have a cosine, so that's gonna turn out really nice, right? The sine and cosine, they all come together. And then we also have kind of this constant plus something squared. And that, I'm thinking arctan here. So we're just gonna put things together and we're gonna see what happens, right? So the first thing I would wanna do is, or first thing I did, was we're gonna do a U-sub on that sine, right? Because basically what this is cosine x over 7 plus sine x squared, right? It's very confusing how they have that squared in between the sine and x. I don't really like it, but oh well. So now we can just do a U-sub on that sine x, and then du is equal to cosine x dx. And we see now how nice everything kind of changes, right? That cosine gets out with a du, and then we'll have a constant plus u squared, right? So let's move on with the problem once we're ready. So we get the integral of 1 over 7 plus u squared du. Sweet. We can kind of see the arctan coming here. All right, we just gotta get rid of that 7, which if we just pull it out to the front, we'll get 1/7, 1 over 1 plus u squared over 7. All right. Looking good, looking real good now. We just gotta turn this into something squared. So whenever a fraction squared, we can split it up into the numerator squared and the denominator squared, right? So the u is fine, we're fine with the u, but it's just the denominator 7. It's a little tricky. Well, it's not very, you gotta be a little astute to figure it out. We'll do rad 7, because rad 7 times rad 7 is just equal to 7. Right, so rad 7 squared is equal to 7. So we'll progress on with this. We'll get 1/7 the integral with the integral of 1 over 1 plus u over rad 7 squared du. All right. So when we have this right now. We have a u. This is not in terms of something blank. You know, 1 plus like x squared. It's first off u, and it's a rational function, so we gotta get rid of that. All right, we're gonna have to do another u-sub, and this is why I really like this. It's the constant repetition of the u-sub. Right, so now we're just gonna use a different letter, w. W is pretty, I mean, it's the next best thing, right? So w is equal to u over rad 7, and then so dw will equal just it will equal rad 7 du is equal to rad 7 dw. Right? We need to get the rad 7 to equal. We need the rad 7 out in front, just so everything all comes together, right? So let's rewrite this. This rad 7 will multiply with the 1 over 7, all right? So I like to keep all the constants out in front. Makes everything just a lot easier, and I mean, these really don't add much except just being out in front, right? Well, not literally, but you know. So we'll get rad 7 over 7 times the integral of 1 over 1 plus w squared. Now we can take our integral, which will give us arctan of w, which is just arctan of, what is that? U over rad 7, which is just rad 7 over 7 arctan, and then so u sine x over rad 7 plus c. And there we go. That was a lot, and probably very boring, But it was just something, a little use of practice that I found very interesting, and hope you guys enjoyed. So leave a like, subscribe, share it. Help my dumb YouTube channel a lot. Thank you. Have a great night.